15 or so spots across the province, about a dozen cities, and a handful more in the GTA in Toronto. And so January 1 came around and labor law changes kicked in. Bill 148, lots of good things. Leaves for women, or men for domestic violence, better on scheduling. 2+ years of changes, of consultation. No doubt Tim Hortons, the company, was there. I was at a couple of times. They were in Windsor. Lots of companies were there. And this is what the finished product was. This is the new law. And the new law said that part of these labor law changes, there's a bump in pay. And unfortunately, some companies are not playing nice, and some franchisees in Tim Hortons are not playing nice. And so symbolic, we're here in front of this store. Hopefully there's not many more in the rest of the county and other sectors, but it's a message to say, play nice. This is what the law says. We need to shrink the gap between rich and poor. This is one small way to try to help people, perhaps not have 3 jobs, perhaps to get an apartment, perhaps to get off the food banks. You know, if employers don't pay this bump, this idea by the Wynne government that's worked, I think, is a good idea. I mean, we wanted it to be higher, but nevertheless, is that we're paying at food banks. We donate to food banks, every one of us. And secondly, lots of poor people obviously are on social assistance. So if they can make it on their own by, dedicated workers in here in all kinds of places that just do lots of service for all of us, and then all of a sudden society is better off, this community is better off.